series. Sorry about that. That was my phone. I was doing a quick mic check, but yeah, that's pretty much just what is going to be happening today. Play for about like 3 minutes, and you just upload it and go on with my day. So anyway, last time I was on this, I did a bit of like work off camera just so I can set up for like future things. But I do have plans for this and maybe the next couple episodes. Um, Basically, I'm actually planning on moving out of this because I want to make this like some sort of restaurant thing, like business that I want to, you know. So, but for now, I'm going to continue living here. I actually haven't had the time to think of a name for this dog yet, so that's still up for comments or until I think of something. I forgot to search for skin to use instead of this or the ginger cat from episode 2 because of the helmet glitch thing. So for now, I'm still Fidget, or as you probably know, the Stampy skin. But anyway, if I go out here, it's actually something about. I did a bit of flattening on my land. There's still a bit over there that I still need to cover up, but um, I pretty much dug up that entire hill over there. I'm just going to go to bed really quickly. But yeah, I did a bit of digging on my land, and I like just made a layer to just flatten it out to make it like easier to build things because I want to build a decent like town and stuff. So yeah, that's so yeah. It's like the first episode is really like bumpy. There's a lot of like ditches and stuff. Normally I'd be down like 5 blocks if I was over here, but now it's a nice and flat space until you go over here. I'm not done like finding this space, so it should be done. I might do it on camera later today. I don't know if you can hear that, but my washing machine should finish cleaning stuff. So yeah, that's that. If you heard that, if not, then I just mentioned it for no reason. But it doesn't matter. It's a small detail. Um, this episode, I think I'm going to go mining and maybe start construction on my new house. But for now, I think I'm going to just find just to mine because I want to start like upgrading all my tools. So let's just do a bit of exploring for now. I don't want to immediately get into everything. And if you hear me, I can't tell if you hear right now, but I've been trying to clear my throat. But yeah, if you probably heard from like the last couple episodes, but like I've been coughing a decent amount because I don't feel 100%. Like I'm fine. I'm not like I don't have like a cold or anything. Like I just have a tiny cough. It hasn't really like gone beyond a tiny cough. Give me a second. Anyway, so yeah, but I haven't been able to record the past like I think it's been 2 weeks. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've been working with a football team, so I had to go work out there, and I might have to. Like, I find I have more free time now to play, but I'm probably going to. I have an offer to go coach at a youth football team as well, so I might there. I haven't entirely decided yet. I've been reading through the terms and stuff and all the info, but I might go over and be a way, I wouldn't be able to record on Sundays. I don't have time, so it isn't too bad. But at the same time, Sundays are the only days we're required to be. We still have to schedule practices on our own for the week. So, but that all depends on if I take the offer. I might not. But yeah, it's quite complicated once I get into it. I'm definitely gonna have a lot less, not a lot, just a tiny bit less free time. It really depends on the program I sign with, because it's based on like grade level. It's like I think kindergarten and first grade are one division, and then there's this second graders and the third graders, the fourth graders, the fifth graders, and then has all their own separate divisions. And there's the middle schoolers, not including 8th grade, which get their own divisions. But I saw what times I will have available. But either way, my Sundays are guaranteed to not be open, which isn't too bad because I genuinely can't even record on Sundays. I have too many things going on. But either way, I'm still going to try to record as much as possible. I just barely found time for time today, so yeah, but hey, I saw the opportunity, I took it. There was opportunity on Monday, but I didn't realize it until it was too late, so sorry about that. But I'm probably gonna be able to do frequent uploads. I think maybe every I can guarantee Mondays, no Tuesdays. Actually, no, I can't guarantee Monday. I can guarantee that I'm not going to be recording on Tuesdays and Sundays. But then I have a chance on my Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and I could probably days, but I don't think I can. So yeah, but I'm struggling to find a cave right now to go in. The caves near my house are too small to like mine. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more. Think of what I'm gonna do next. Dig a little bit of this hill. But anyway, so basically, my football team's season is over, so I don't have to go with it for now. They're gonna start like off-season practices and stuff, but I'm going to be pretty long time, and so I hope to be able to record every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If not, I'm gonna try to record as many times as I can throughout those days of the week. And so yeah, that's pretty much the plan going forward. Back then, it was just try to record on any Saturdays or Sundays that I had open, but I didn't have any. And or well, I did, but like not too many. And yeah, so that's. But I have a lot more free time, so I'm going to be like working with just my Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. But anyway, but on to the topic of Minecraft. While I was I just did a lot of hill work. I kind of just carved down this hill over here and built it to spots that don't get too far down. And so it's kind of what I have the trees growing. I kind of want to maybe if I go over to it, I can try to imagine something, but I'm not seeing it. So yeah, I think my house is gonna be over there. But for now, let's just focus on getting rid of this hill and like. So yeah, my shovel broke, so I'm just gonna go fill in. If you couldn't hear that, that was one of my dogs. He just jumped onto the couch. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, I'm gonna just fill in. I'm trying to make the least amount of boring episodes as I can, but I haven't found anything exciting. I hope I don't make too many boring episodes, because especially now, because like at the beginning of my channel, because I do not want to like lose views. You know, I want to be able to entertain the people coming in to watch, and so yeah, it's kind of, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm trying to, couldn't think of the word there, but it's whatever. Anyway, it's about to be sunset, so I'm just gonna go in my house and try to sleep on time. I think I can. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I accidentally crafted a second pickaxe. I think I mentioned that in my second episode, though, or my third episode. So I think you guys have already seen it, but yeah, I just have that pickaxe there. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill in my the ground, and then I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna mine like down. I'm just gonna make my own like hole in the floor, just my own little, like, what's it called? My own tunnel, and then just go mining like that. Hopefully we find diamonds. That's a really good resource if you aren't aware. But yeah, that's something I can only hope for right now. It's not easy to find them, but who knows? Maybe by the end of the episode we'll have some diamonds. I want to at least be able to make for now. I'm thinking just finding like a small set of them and getting a pickaxe, because diamond pickaxe, oh, they're too spooky. But yeah, okay, a bunch of mobs if I stay out during the day. Like, trying to chase me throughout my videos. So I try to go to bed early so I can sleep on time and not have monsters like attacking. But anyway, I'm just going to continue. I think I might start building things soon. Like, I'm thinking of like what I want to add to my town. Obviously, I want to build my new house and convert my current house into like a nice little restaurant. But I'll do that later. Thinking of like building maybe like a shop or something. But I gotta think of ideas before I start building. So I might take suggestions and yeah. So anyway, I'm going to build this. I think I definitely want to make a football stadium, though, just to honor the fact that I work with a football team, and will I put away the flowers I actually pick up. I'm gonna keep the bones just in case I encounter a dog that I would like to tame. I'll put the leather away and the cobblestone and this flower. Let me check on my furnace. Oh yeah, I have more iron that I've smelted. And I'm gonna put that right here. I put my mutton right by mistake in the chest and or not in the chest in the slot. I think that's all I need. I'm going to cook some more food. Stamina and let's just go out, I guess, do some exploring, get some resources. Go cave in here, but it's a small cave. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Let's go out and let me go over to the hill I was talking about earlier. I can see myself. Let's go back home. Okay, let's start construction on something. I think let's start building things. Actually, I can't do that. Oh man, this episode's a mess. I should have come here with more of a plan. Yeah, I think I want to build something, do this, mine something. Let's this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go back to my house, get some resources, and then I'm going to what's a town? So we got diner, and let's make I could start on some roads and stuff. I think I might want to build like I'm sorry, this is hard to think of. Let's no. Let's build. Oh man. Let's just go get the resources and I'll think about it. Oh my god, this episode. I feel this might be a flop because I'm just walking around doing nothing. Let's explore. But just mine some trees. Okay, let's. So I'm thinking of building a football field, but I think I want to do that later on a different space once I've made a decent amount of building. Especially because I don't want to build like a big stadium. And I don't want to spend too much time on that. I might do some like high school style, where like I do track and bleachers. But I think we'd have to do that later. And then I could, let's see. I'm thinking of doing a cafe, but I feel like that'd be too soon considering we have a restaurant right now. And then I don't want to do the train station yet, so we don't have places that we need to train to like to travel through. We could restaurants right now. I already have one. I don't want to make like any different like food chains. Let's go. I think let's go home. Actually, no, not yet. I think I'm gonna do something like a giant pirate ship, but at the same time, I want to do that later when I have a decent amount of builds and I can go out and do like, let's see, what so we have food chain, yeah. What would I do? I'm thinking of my other worlds right now. What do on those? Place those games down so we can get resources here. And hopefully we can get home before all the monsters spawn, because I do not want that happening. Oh, they're so cheap. That's so much wool. I definitely use wool to make the turf for my football. You know what? I think I'm going to actually start on my football field, and then in the next episode, when I come up with more ideas, I'm going to make my like football field like just a side thing that I do. Like I continue expanding that as I go. So I'm going to what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in my inventory, and I'm going to take all the wool I have, and that's going to be the turf. So let's put this all on the left. Let's take black wool, put it right here. Let me go get more. I have shears that might break. I don't feel like making more right now. My iron is running out, and I want to make iron pants with. So I'm going to hope that all those sheep that were there are still here, and I'm going to just go and get some wool out of them. So, and oh yeah, it's right here. There's a lot. This reminds me of this. I don't know if anybody else seen it, but like it went pretty viral for like some songs it had, but there's this musical one that I watched one time, and it's called Epics the Musical, and this right here reminds me of this one scene in the spoiler alert, by the way, if you plan to watch Epic the Musical by yeah, and so basically like there's the scene where they went into the main characters went into a cave and found a lot of sheep that were directed into the cave by this island of like I don't know what the creature was. I think it was like some made up thing. It's like the story was like a mix of a real tale and Greek mythology. Because it's like the post events of the Trojan War, which is kind of funny because spoiler alert again if you plan to start it, didn't happen. The Trojans, like the main characters are Greek and they beat the Trojans in the Trojan War, and it's kind of sad because my football team's mascot is the Trojans, but it's fine. It's I don't know. I recommend if you like musicals, Greek mythology, and that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm going to start my layout. I don't want to make it over here. Just like the main area. I'm trying to play a football game. It's freezing. I think I'm gonna make it over here. to start over here. It's gonna be an interesting video. So yeah, right around over here. So let's just. Oh, we're gonna have to flatten this space up though. Yeah, I brought a shovel with me. We'll be fine. So this is where our football just kind of just kind of we'll make my football. Now we'll call them the Trojans, but I'll cover some later. So for now this is going to be Trojan State. Not not worried. For now it's like Trojan Stadium, but soon we will. To like just make my own like I haven't come up with anything that I would stuck like oh yeah I really like that that take that's my favorite. But for now go Trojans I guess. It'll be like a rebranding sort of thing, you know, like when you see like football teams. I think it was back then the Houston Oilers. They moved to Tennessee and called themselves the Titans. You know, it'll be something like that. They're just changing their entire identity. Not out of failure, just out of temporary. Because I don't exactly have a town name, so I can't just name it like town football team. I think that doesn't sound good anyway. dig a bit more. I'm gonna finish digging off camera and maybe start working on like the sidelines and of like the turf and stuff, like the red lines, the end zone and stuff. The 10-yard marks. And actually, I might not work on the field on screen, but like I'm probably gonna do the outline of the field and all the like the lining off screen. See, that's gonna be the plan. So let's just anyway, just side note, leave a comment if you want to let you guys be included by helping me name things. And if you also want to try to name the upcoming football team, you can, but I think I'm going to stick with Trojans. I think I like that. Sounds like grow on. But maybe if I find something better, something I like better in the comments, I'll take it. But I think I'm going to stick with Trojans, and I think that's what's going to be in the title as well. Like the starting of the construction of Trojan Stadium. So yeah, that's basically gonna. That's just how I'm gonna do these. So and I'm going to go to sleep, and I think that's where I'm going to end the video. So yeah, just go to sleep, and I'll start doing that. So yeah, Trojan Stadium. Unless if I find something I like better, and I like my old username Bellcats. I randomly check like data using I used an automatically generated name back then called it was like something Bellcat and like a bunch of numbers. And I was like maybe Bellcats. I don't know, it sounds like a movie. But anyway, if you want to name this dog, I'm